Greetings and kingdom blessings. You already know what I'm about to say, that our God is an excellent God. Not only is he excellent, he's excellent in all his ways. I just wanted to jump on here real quick. We had an excellent construction class tonight. I'm so in awe of God of how he allowed me to build this construction apprenticeship. Not only the program, but guess what? The academy, the construction company. All of it goes hand in hand. But one of the things I really wanted to say that really captured my attention, everything that God does is for a reason. A lot of times we run from the process. And when you run from the process, you run from the progress. And so many people want to be progressive, but in order to be progressive, you cannot fight the process. And I want to tell you, fighting the process, meaning you stopping your life, you stopping yourself from moving forward. Something that the Lord was dealing with me before I jumped on. I remember when my mother told me, she said, I want you to be an educator. And I remember teaching 6th grade. I remember I taught 8th grade. I remember I taught high school. Then I went on to teach college. And I really didn't understand because I was fighting the process. I was saying, oh, I don't want to be a teacher. I don't want to teach. And I really didn't know why. I think because my mother was a teacher, she was an excellent teacher, and I was so busy running because I did not want to walk in her shoes. And so I didn't understand, fast forward today, that teaching is what I do well. And I remember the Holy Spirit telling me that the Father wanted me to start a construction company. This is how it started. And I remember I was working for my brother, and my brother started a construction company about 20 years ago, and he was excellent at it. And I remember he hired me to be a project manager. And what I was saying to myself was, when he hired me, how do I fit? I felt that I didn't fit in construction. I didn't fit at the job because there was a lot of, males working at the job. All the females were just secretaries. And I remember my brother looking at me and saying, you will one day be a great contractor. And I'm looking at him and saying, nah, that's not me. How many of you are great at something, but you're doing something else that you're not so great at? How many of you have in your mind what you want to do, but that's not yielding you any money, any increase, but you're still steadily fighting to do that and to be that? But there's something that you may not want to do that God is pulling and tugging you to do it, and guess what? You're good at it. Fast forward to today, I wouldn't have never thought I had the 3 C's. I would have never in my life thought I would have a construction company, a construction academy, and a construction apprenticeship program. The 3 C's. I would have never thought that I would have those 3 things. And they not just little things. They big seeds that's growing into global seeds. And sometimes we fight the process and we don't really realize that the blessing comes in 3s. So we're looking for double blessing, but we don't understand if we just trust God and do what he say do, there's a trifold, triple blessing was waiting on me around the corner. But I was fighting it because I didn't understand. I was like, God, why do you want me to get in construction? I didn't want to get in construction. I wasn't interested in starting the construction academy. And I definitely wasn't interested in the construction apprenticeship program because guess what? I didn't even know what the apprenticeship program was. But I heard the Father say, you're going to start an apprenticeship program because I want you to teach people construction. And I'm thinking, God, me? Yes, you. A lot of y'all said, God, me? He's saying, yes, you. He have already equipped you with the things that you need. But what you don't understand, that everything that God have equipped you with it, you already had it. You already done it. Somebody already deposited in you. And I'm so grateful to God. My brother died almost 2 years ago during COVID. And I never thought him pushing me would push me into the 3 C's. I'm so super excited about the construction company is doing well. Never thought I would say I'm a general contractor. Never thought I would say I would have my general contractor's license. Never thought I would say that I have a construction academy. Wow. And it's going so well, but I never thought I would say I would have a nationally recognized construction apprenticeship program. God is so amazing. Some of you, you think you're fighting the process, but you're really fighting God. Because it's God bringing you into, you ready, your wealthy place. And sometimes our wealthy place to us may not look wealthy because we don't see none of our peers in that place. But God always take you where the crowd ain't going. Somebody gonna catch that tomorrow. God always, he takes you where the crowd is not going. It's easy to stay down because everybody down there. But it's harder to come up because guess what? A lot of people you don't have to fight with when you come up. You know why? Because the altitude is too high for them to even function. It's easy for them to stay on lower level ground because they can breathe. Once you get off a lower level ground and you come up to the altitude that the Holy Spirit wants you to come up to, you don't have to worry about jealousy. You don't have to worry about strife. You definitely don't have to worry about people cutting you, people stabbing you in the back. Because once God elevates you to altitudes, and once you flying high like an eagle, you don't have to worry about the competition. Because the competition ain't up there. They down there. Elevate to what God have called you to. And I guarantee you, you'll never be broke again. You'll never be broke again. You'll never be broke. You know why a lot of people are broke? Because they won't alleviate their mind and get in the process of what the Holy Spirit. Sometimes we get up in the morning and we say what we want to do. I want to get my nails, I want to do this, I. But when was the last time you said, I want to do what he wants me to do? The Bible said that a good man's footsteps, they ordered by the Lord. And so you got to ask yourself, are your footsteps ordered? Your footsteps are ordered by the Lord when you do what he say do. So guess what? My greatest challenge have been my 3 C's. The construction academy, the construction apprenticeship, and you know what? And the construction company. Those are my 3 C's. But they have been my greatest blessing because God, he pushed me into something that I did not want to do. But because I surrendered, I'm seeing so much fruit of my labor. I see so many students who came into my class and didn't know what they wanted to do and didn't know where they wanted to go. Some of them wanted to live, some of them wanted to die. But guess what? I see new life. And I see God birthing new leaders. And so it's so amazing when you stop doing what you want to do and go ahead and do it God's way. Within 3 years, God gave me the 3 C's. 3, 3, 3. He gave me the apprenticeship program, construction. He gave me the construction academy. And guess what? Then he gave me the construction company. Who do that but a lovely God? Some of y'all, you fighting the process because you don't see nobody else doing it. You want to follow the crowd. But I'm here to tell you, the crowd ain't standing at the bank. The crowd ain't withdrawing their money. The crowd ain't putting money in. The crowd looking for they next lick, they next whatever to come up. But I'm telling you to come up. Elevate yourself to where God have called you. And I guarantee you, when you get the 3 C's, whether they the 3 A's or the 3 B's, mine's just happened to be the 3 C's. God gave me 3 global corporations all at the same time. And I'm so super proud of all of them. Because guess what? God did it again. And that's what I want to hear your testimony. That God did it for you again. Stay with God. But come off that baby level. Stop wanting to be like everybody else. It's going to take somebody that craved to be different to birth new leaders. And I believe I was really challenged to birth a lot of leaders in the church. That had been my blood, sweat, and tears. But guess what? I feel new life. Because God said, your leaders are not just in the church. God showed me leaders that's not of this fold. And guess what? They're not doing all that jumping and shouting. They're not doing all that rolling. They want to be what God called them to be. They just looking for somebody to help them. So I admonish you leaders that are listening to me, don't always look for your leaders inside the church, because that's where your greatest disappointment going to be. God is going to raise leaders right in the classroom. And that's what I saw tonight. As I was walking, I call it when I walk to the back, I call it my death walk. And as I was walking to the back, the Lord was showing me, don't be discouraged. He said, because I'm raising leaders right in this construction academy. And the devil don't like it, but it don't matter because it's God's doing. Go ahead and take yourself off pause and put yourself on praise mode. Love you. Stay blessed. Bye.